What's going on, YouTubers? Okay, I'm gonna see. Alright, EverTough Harmonic Balancer Installer. Okay, I got one of these stuck in the harmonic balancer. I'm gonna touch on some things. Manufacturers that builds this crap, okay, I know how to use it, alright, but sometimes you need some common sense and a little bit better quality tools. This ain't quality. No tool is quality. This damn puller here ain't even quality, okay? That's an installer, this is a puller, okay? I mean, this here is an alright puller, but let me break something down. You got this thing okay in here like that in the harmonic balancer. All right, you're trying to tighten the damn thing up with this. All right, trying to get this thing out. You know, so when you back off with this, it's supposed to pull this out. Well, no, not really, not always. Damn thing's stuck in there. Something I've been thinking about. Watch this. Why couldn't they, and this goes for every one of these, okay? Why couldn't they put a nut just like this, okay? Same thread, design, everything, okay? Watch what happens. You know it'd be a lot easier? I wish I had somebody holding this actually. Now look at that. Now you got a nut on the end of it, alright? This fits through that. Okay, so when you're turning it in to through the harmonic balancer to the crankshaft, all right. So now you're ready to pull this thing back out. Well, if this don't pull out with this, guess what you can do now? Instead of finagling and wrestling with one of these damn things, because you can't very well get in there, alright, and you're trying to get on the outside or the inside or something. Well, if you go on the inside, you're going to damage the freaking threads, alright, so you're trying to turn it from the outside, you know, trying to loosen it up. Well, you're slipping, you can't budge it, can't move it. But let's say I was to take this nut, or if I had something similar to this, because I think this actually goes on the vehicle. Let's say we weld that, okay, say tack welded on, alright, this piece is just out of the box. I still got the other one still stuck in the harmonic balancer, but let's say we tack weld this. Hey, guess what? You got a freaking nut on the end, alright, but you also need to tighten the crap out of this to go into this, right? Well, when you go to screw this in, okay, well, so get my damn camera straight. Alright, you got to screw this thing in. Alright, you got this nut on it. Say you got the nut on there, like that. Say that thing's screwed in there like that. Alright, now you need to cinch this thing down and tighten it. Oh, guess what? You can use let's say, use a socket on that end. Let's say we can put a wrench on this end. Okay, or like that, and tighten the damn thing on there. It would have been simple, right? Now, oh, well, now it's time to take the thing off. Alright, so you're backing this guy out. Alright, so, oh crap, this thing's still stuck in there. Oh crap, how am I going to get it out? Simple, dude. Get an extension, get you a socket that fits it. Say that socket goes on there like that and fits on there. And then you go to turn that sucker back, guess what? Boom, the thing is out. Why couldn't they do it that way? You know, it would have been a lot simpler, a lot easier. But no, they want to make shit that's half-assed, done wrong, and don't want to do anything right. They make a lot of people's jobs a lot easier. And I know a lot of you people out there can agree with me on this, that you have gotten these things stuck before. Especially with a harmonic balancer. Let me get around here real quick, and I'll show you. I wish this dang thing had a flash on it. I might have to get my Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me pause this video. Let me go get the shop light real quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, can y'all see that pretty dadgum good? I hope so. Alright, you see how far that thing is in there, right? Now how in the hell can you get that out? Now I've already tried using that long bolt to go back through it and try to tighten it up and then back it off. Hell no, it's just getting tighter. Alright, in there, it's starting to get tighter in there. And then when I back that bolt out, guess what? Nothing comes loose. Now, like I was saying with that nut, what if there was a nut on the end of that? Guess what happens? I can take a 12 millimeter socket, or even a 1/2 inch socket, stick on the end of that thing if it had a freaking nut on it, and I could back the freaking thing out. But in this case, guess what I'm having to do? Now I'm having to go through all the freaking trouble of disconnecting that bolt. There's a bolt down there. There's bolts. Hell, I can't even get back in there. But anyway, there's a couple bolts in the back, alright, that I gotta drop this whole freaking engine cradle down just so I can lower the freaking motor down just to get the damn harmonic balancer back off. Now, I wouldn't have to do that, okay, if the thing had a nut on it. Alright? I could just back it out, get the harmonic balancer put back in place, and tighten it down as tight as it'll go, and then stick the thing back in there and, you know, run the harmonic balancer down. It would have been simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this again. Hang on a minute. Trying to charge my dang tablet up with a freaking extension cord. Yeah, I know it's not the safest, not the brightest idea, but hell, that's all I've got. But I'm just saying though, wouldn't it make it a lot easier? Just think of it. Put a damn nut on it. Thing get stuck, hell, back it out. You know? And these freaking people, okay? I guess that's the brand of it, Ever Tough, for the company. I don't know what company it is. Hell, look, there's a customer service number right there. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Now it's blurry. But anyway, there's a customer service number. I could actually probably contact them and probably tell them to make it a better deal, but I'm probably not. So, I mean, you think of it this way. Us people that does small jobs like this here, okay, they don't care, so it probably ain't gonna amount nothing to them. Hey, you know what? I may have came up with something, you know. Hey, it was a damn good idea. It may work, may not. Hey, may need just a let's see here, this thing, you know, this piece here may need to be just a little bit bigger, but hey, if it fits in there, great, because guess what? And then you can put the freaking ball bearing thing. Hey, actually, matter of fact, let me hang on just one moment. Okay, just a suggestion here. It fits perfectly. You got this piece here, which you got your long bolt that goes through here. You got the big nut. You got this thing here that actually pushes the harmonic bouncer back in when you tighten this nut up. Okay, here's that piece. Guess what happens if you had a freaking nut on the end of this that was actually welded? You know how well that would actually work? You know, you can see the freaking nut in there. Alright, same thread, somewhat. Oh, I'm trying to get this thing freaking angled right where it's clear. Damn tablet, dude. Oh, there we go. Hell, it's a little bit more clear there. But say that nut was on the end of this thing, man. Look. See. I'll put it in the freaking hole. There you go. Look at there. The daggum thing fits, alright? Alright? The thing fits. A modification. A simple modification that could possibly work and make a job easier than instead of having it rounded the crap off like this, and you can't even freaking get a bite on it when it's in there so daggum deep that your harmonic balancer is, you know, basically deep set, and you can't get a freaking bite on it. You know, so just a suggestion, alright? I mean, that's how, if I was to build this type of tool, I know I'm ranting about it. I know it's probably a little bit of a long video on it, just me ranting, but I'm going to tell you right now, if I was to build this type of set, or any of these type sets, That's how I would build it. Make the job easier. Why, there's an old saying, why work harder than you necessarily, than you have to, okay? Why work harder than you have to? Well, this here, I'm working harder than I have to, and it's junk. It shouldn't have to be that way. It shouldn't even have to be that way. It'd be a lot easier. So now I'm having to go through double freaking work to drop the freaking cradle so I can get the damn harmonic balancer out, because the harmonic balancer will not come out with this stuck in there. Okay? Now that means I've got to come out that much just to get the freaking harmonic balancer completely off. But anyway, just a suggestion. If y'all see this on YouTube, hey, might want to pass it along. If you got one of these tools, I'll tell you what I'd do. I suggest you get you a nut, make sure it's the same thread, okay? Same thread. About the equivalent, about this size right here, okay? Something that you can fit on the end of this thing right here. Same thread length. And I would spot weld or weld that nut on the end of this thing. Just make sure that when you weld that it actually still has clearance to go through that. Just a simple modification. I would do that, but I'm probably going to be taking this thing back, and I'll probably talk to O'Reilly's about this and let them know. So, hey. But anyway, y'all be safe out there. God bless y'all.